Tetsuya slid the classroom door open with a hollow hope that Yukimine High would be a blank slate, a place where no one knew his name or his shame. But the girl at the podium, mid-sentence, froze. Her long dark hair, that simple ribbon, her mouth fell open. Hana.
Tetsuya.
A flash of the video that had destroyed him. Grainy, viral, a boy and a girl kissing. Not her face, digitally pasted, but the world believed it. He had fled Tokyo, switched names, burned his uniform. This rural school behind the rice fields was supposed to be the end of the running. Why is she here? She lives in Tokyo. She cheated on me. I saw it. Hana's armband trembled. She took a half step forward, then stopped, as if a wall had slammed between them.
I transferred here.
So she stalked me across prefectures. What kind of person does that? The new beginning he had paid for with 2 train rides and a dead phone number had just been hijacked by the one person he never wanted to see again. 3 weeks earlier, a video had appeared in the soccer team's group chat. Ryo, the captain, posted blurry footage of a girl who looked exactly like Hana, kissing someone else. Her face. It's really her. But something about it feels wrong. By lunch, the entire school had seen it. Laughter and whispers stalked Tetsuya through every corridor. His shame a public spectacle. He found her after school, alone near the park. The sunset bled through the trees as he thrust the phone in front of her face. You cheated with Ryo, my own soccer captain. How long have you been laughing behind my back?
Tetsuya? That video, it's not real. I would never do that to you.
Save your excuses. I saw it. The whole school saw it. We're done forever. That night, Tetsuya packed his life into 2 cardboard boxes. Every photo, every gift from Hana, torn and discarded without a second glance. He killed his phone number, withdrew his university-bound transfer, and sent a single application to a school so remote it wasn't even on most maps. No more ties. No more trust. I'll disappear into those mountains and let the city forget I ever existed. The homeroom teacher introduced him as a Tokyo transfer. 39 pairs of eyes, and hers pinned him to the front of the class. She's sitting by the window. Just don't look. Pretend she's a stranger. Every lesson, her gaze burned the back of his neck. When the final bell rang, he shot up, but she was faster.
Tetsuya, please. Just hear me out. I came all this way because I need you to know.
He shouldered past. Not a word, not a glance. The hallway swallowed his footsteps. She chased him to the school gate, her voice cracking. He stopped, but didn't turn around.
I know you hate me, but the video, Ryo made it. He threatened me. I have proof, I swear.
Proof? There is no proof. You're still lying. How dare you follow me here? She crumbled. Tears spilled, her breath hitching. He just watched, unmoved. If you come near me again, I'll transfer again. I'll keep running until you're out of my life. The next morning, Tetsuya stood in the faculty office, palms flat on the desk, demanding a transfer to another homeroom. The teacher's answer was a slow, helpless shake of the head. 1 class per grade. No exceptions. In the classroom, a girl with chestnut bob hair leaned on the desk beside his, smiling as if she'd been expecting him to arrive.
You're the Tokyo transfer, right? I'm Kotone. I'll be your guide. This school is tiny, but I know all the gossip.
She slid into the seat next to him, launching into a stream of chatter about the school's best melon bread and which teacher was too strict. She's chatty, but maybe a distraction from Hana won't be the worst thing.
Seriously, why'd you come here? Tokyo to rice fields? It's a whole different world.
Needed a fresh start. That's all I can say. From the window seat, Hana's gaze was locked on them, her fingers white-knuckled on the desk. Let her watch. Doesn't change what she did to me.
Look, the backfield stretches all the way to the river. In spring, The fireflies lighted up like a dream. This school might be tiny, but that means we all look out for each other. You'll see.
After classes, Tetsuya found a folded square of paper lodged deep in his shoe locker. The handwriting was Hana's, each stroke careful, as if the paper itself might shatter. His eyes skimmed the words, then turned to ice. I'll wait until you're ready to hear me. She doesn't get it. There's nothing left to hear. He crushed the note into a tight ball and let it drop. The sound of it hitting the floor was hollower than any word. Kotone, coming back for her forgotten notepad, froze. The crumpled paper sat right before her feet.
This is from Hana. Why would Tetsuya throw it away without a second look?
Later, on a bench under the evening sky, she reread the desperate plea. The words blurred as her curiosity sharpened into something heavier.
What really happened between you two, Tetsuya? And why does Hana seem so desperate? Tetsuya, I saw Hana's note. I'm not trying to pry, but what really happened between you two?
She won't let this go. Fine, I'll give her the ugly truth and be done with it. 2 doors down, in the empty classroom, Hana hadn't gone home. Her armband was soaked, the desk wet with tears. I saw a video of her kissing Rio, the soccer captain. It went viral. Half the school called me a fool.
A video? But could it have been fake? Tetsuya, have you ever considered that?
Hana's fingers dug into her scalp. Every day since the video, she had rehearsed the truth, and no one had stayed to listen. Fake? It was her face. I know her face better than anyone. She cheated, and now she's following me like a ghost.
But she's here, Tetsuya. She transferred to this tiny school 3 weeks before you even applied. That's not normal.
Hana's sobs grew louder, then choked back as footsteps echoed. She straightened, wiping her cheeks with a sleeve that had given up.
Something is seriously wrong. Hana's pain doesn't match the crime. I need to find out what really happened. Wait, Tetsuya, that video, do you still have it? I want to see it for myself.
Tetsuya's hand hesitated above his pocket. Then, with a cold shrug, he pulled out the old phone, the one he hadn't thrown away. The screen lit up with that grainy kiss, the one that had ended his world. Kotone took the phone, her thumb hovering over play. She dragged the bar backward, frame by frame. Then a flicker. Hana's jawline blurred, pixels scattering where skin should be.
Tetsuya, look at this. Her face right there. It's not solid. It glitches like it was pasted over.
It's a bad video. Every video glitches. It doesn't change what I saw. Her face, her body.
He won't see it because he's too hurt. But what if that's the point? What if someone made him blind on purpose?
Later that night, her laptop hummed in the dark. Search terms glowed. Deepfake detection. Face morphing artifacts. How to tell if a video is fake.
If this was a deep fake, Hana might actually be innocent. And the real villain is still out there. I have to know for sure. But if I'm right, this is way bigger than a breakup. It's a setup.
The next morning, before the first bell, Kotone found Hana alone in the classroom, clutching her armband like a shield.
Hana, I saw the video. There's a glitch in your face like it was edited. Tell me the truth. Did you really cheat? I never cheated. That video, it's not me. I've been trying to tell everyone, but no one listens.
Her hand shook as she unlocked her phone, scrolling to a hidden folder where messages from Rio sat untouched since the video went viral.
Look, these are from Rio. He threatened me, Tetsuya. Our relationship. He said he would ruin us if I didn't obey.
Kotone read the words on screen. If you don't stay away from Tetsuya, I'll make a video so convincing you'll wish you'd never met him.
He was obsessed. He wanted Tetsuya isolated. The video, he made it with some tech guy. I have more messages. This is a full confession. If these messages are real, Hana is telling the truth. But I need to be sure. Hana, I'll help you prove this, but you need to show this to Tetsuya. He won't believe me alone.
Hana nodded, fresh tears spilling. For the first time in weeks, someone believed her. But the one person who needed to was still frozen in ice.
Tetsuya, wait. I have proof Hana was framed. Watch the video, I'll show you the glitch.
You too? She's already gotten to you. There is no proof. She froze the frame on the moment Hana's face blurred, pixels misaligned, a seam visible between the hair and the background. That isn't natural. Her jawline jumps. Could a video really be faked that well? Kotone swiped to the messages. The screen read, "If you don't stay away from Tetsuya, I'll ruin you both." Signed by Ryo.
Hana gave me these. Ryo threatened her for a year. The video was his final move to destroy you both.
If this is real, I've been wrong about everything. The last 3 weeks poisoned for nothing.
We need to find the guy who made it. Hana said Ryo used a tech friend. Let's trace him.
All right. But if this leads nowhere, I'm done with both of you.
Then, let's not waste time. The internet cafe is just past the rice mill. We can start there.
Before the internet cafe, Tetsuya walked to the classroom door. Hana looked up, her eyes swollen but steady. Hana, I saw the glitch. Kotone showed me Ryo's threats, but I need to hear it from you. Did you cheat?
I never did. Look, more messages, photos. Ryo stalked me for months. I was terrified.
The screen displayed Ryo's words. "You belong with me, not that weakling Tetsuya." Dated a year before the video.
He sent photos taken without my consent. I was too scared to tell anyone. The video was his final threat.
These go back a year. Every threat, every message real. Was I that blind? Why didn't you tell me back then? You could have shown me these.
I tried. You wouldn't listen. By the time I had proof, you'd already blocked me everywhere.
Tetsuya's fists clenched until his knuckles whitened. The video was likely fake, but he needed the original file to be sure. I'll find that tech friend. Give me his name. If you're telling the truth, this ends now. Behind the gymnasium, Kotone pressed the phone to her ear, her pulse hammering against her ribs.
Ryo, I'm still beside Tetsuya. He tells me things he's calmer now.
A cold, sharp voice answered, slicing through her pretense.
Calmer? That's not the mission. I need him broken, distracted. What did he and Hana discuss today?
Broken. Is that still what I'm doing? Or have I started to hope he heals? They talked about the video. He might try to find the original file. I'll steer him away.
Don't steer sabotage. Delete that phone, erase the evidence, or I'll recall you and send someone who won't hesitate.
Recall me? He means cut me off from this place. From Tetsuya. I can't let that happen.
She ended the call, the silence of the evening crushing in. For the first time, the thought of betraying Ryo felt less terrifying than losing Tetsuya.
What have I done? I was only supposed to watch him. Now he's all I think about.
The internet cafe hummed with cheap fluorescent light. Tetsuya and Kotone claimed the corner booth, laptop open between them. The video came from a burner chat group. We traced the IP of the first upload. We find the source.
If this IP leads to Ryo's friend, I'm handing Tetsuya straight to my brother, but I can't pull back now.
Minutes later, a blinking dot froze on the screen. A residential address just 2 stations away, hidden in a cul-de-sac. That's it. Hana mentioned a name, Sutamiura. Now we know where he lives. They found the apartment door slightly ajar. Inside, monitors glowed and cords snaked across the floor. A thin young man with glasses froze when he saw them. Sutamiura, you created that deepfake of Hana for Ryo. We're not here for a fight, just the truth. Suta's face drained white. He fumbled for his phone, trembling, his eyes darting between them and the door.
If he calls Ryo, my cover's blown. I have to keep him quiet, even if it means protecting the person who ruined Tetsuya.
Don't even try. You're going to show us everything. The original project file, the edits, and the chat with Ryo. Suta's hands trembled over the keyboard. A project file opened, layers of Hana's face stitched over another girl's body, every edit timestamped. The chat history with Ryo appeared: orders, threats, and a single instruction: make Tetsuya believe she betrayed him. Tetsuya raised his phone, camera steady, recording every word and screen flicker. His voice was ice.
Say it. Out loud. Who ordered this deepfake, and why?
Soda's confession spilled out. Ryo paid him, provided the footage of Hana, and demanded the video spread through the soccer team.
A year of lies. Hana never betrayed me. I threw her away for a ghost.
This is it. The proof that destroys my brother. And I helped find it. What have I become? If Ryo finds out I let this happen, but Tetsuya deserves the truth. I can't stop it now.
Tetsuya saved the confession, then sent the file to his own cloud. He looked at Kotone, a flicker of something softer in his gaze.
It's done. Hana's name is clear. Now we make sure Ryo answers for this.
Kotone's phone buzzed with a single message. Meet me. Now. The location was a storage shed near the abandoned train tracks. Inside, Ryo stood with his back to the door, arms crossed. When he turned, his eyes were slits of cold fury.
You let him record, Sota. You helped him. Now tell me, what exactly did you do?
I had to. He was suspicious. If I stopped him, he'd know I was working with you.
Then fix it. Delete the cloud file, wipe his phone, and bring me his laptop. Tonight.
He's asking me to erase the truth. If I do this, Tetsuya will never know what really happened.
Her hands shook. She nodded slowly, but her throat tightened around the lie.
Prove it. Do it now, or I'll tell Tetsuya who you really are. Your precious friendship will die in seconds.
He'll destroy me either way. But if I don't do it, Tetsuya will hate me forever.
A sob caught in her chest. For the first time in her life, Kotone had no idea which side she was on. Tetsuya found Hana sitting alone on the classroom steps, the evening light cutting long shadows across the concrete.
I have it. The proof. Suta Miura recorded every order Ryo gave him.
He held up his phone, the confession file glowing. Hana's breath caught, her armband quivering. Ryo's voice spilled from the speaker, cold and damning. Hana's hand flew to her mouth as the truth washed over her.
He really did it. You believe me now?
A year of running from a lie. I threw everything away for nothing.
Her tears came not from pain, but release. The weight of the lie finally lifted after weeks of isolation.
I believe you, but I still don't know how to look at you the same way.
He glanced at Kotone, who had stood silently near the gate. His voice softened. Thank you. I couldn't have done this without you. But he didn't see the guilt twisting her face into a mask. That night, Kotone lay in bed, staring at the ceiling until the pattern blurred. Tetsuya's words echoed. Thank you.
I can't erase what we found. If I help Ryo destroy it, he'll never face justice. Tetsuya will never know peace.
She sat up, opened her laptop, and began gathering the evidence. The confession, the chat logs, the edit files. A draft email addressed to the school board. The viral video of Hana was a deepfake, proof attached. Her cursor hovered over send.
If I send this, I betray my brother. If I don't, I betray Tetsuya and myself.
A memory surfaced. Months ago, Ryo's cold voice in their family room. Do this for me, and I'll protect you.
You owe the family. Befriend Tetsuya, report his weakness, or I promise you'll regret it.
But he's not protecting me. He's using me, and I'm done being his tool.
The email sent. The burden lifted from her chest, replaced by a colder, sharper fear.
Tetsuya will know the truth about me soon, but at least the world will know the truth about Ryo.
The morning assembly hummed with routine chatter until Tetsuya stepped onto the stage, microphone in hand. The room fell silent.
You all saw a video that ruined a girl's life. Watch the truth.
The screen flared to life. Suta's confession played every word of Ryo's scheme, the deepfake creation, the deliberate cruelty. Files, timestamps, and chat logs scrolled across the screen, an irrevocable record of manipulation. Gasps erupted. Students clutched each other, eyes wide, the weight of their own silent complicity dawning. Ryo's photo filled the screen, the soccer captain who had orchestrated it all. As the hall emptied, Kotone's legs carried her toward Tetsuya, her face a wreck of tears and terror.
Tetsuya, I have to say this. Ryo is my brother. I was sent to spy on you.
The confession hit him like a physical blow. His face emptied, then hardened into something unrecognizable.
You. Every smile was a lie. You watched me bleed and reported it. Get out of my sight.
Hana found Kotone slumped against the gymnasium wall, knees pulled to her chest, sobs shaking her whole frame.
Kotone, I knew. I've known since the first week. Your last name. The resemblance. You knew? Then why didn't you expose me? Because I saw how you looked at Tetsuya. Not like a spy, like someone falling for him. I hoped you'd choose right.
Kotone's hands gripped the concrete, her knuckles white. The grace in Hana's voice cut deeper than any insult.
I'm so sorry for everything. For lying, for reporting his pain. I wanted to stop, but I was terrified. I can't forgive you for him, but I can see you're not my enemy. Ryo broke us both.
She pulled Kotone upright, their shadows merging in the afternoon light.
She should hate me, but she's holding me together? Why?
In the distance, Tetsuya walked toward the fields, his back rigid. For now, forgiveness was a door he refused to open. Tetsuya found Hana on the bench beneath the old cedar, the armband resting beside her like a fragile truce.
You followed me here. Not to ask forgiveness, that's what you said. Then why?
Because I was terrified. Ryo had my photos, my words. I thought if I disappeared, he might stop, but he didn't. I needed you to know the truth. Even if you never forgave me, I couldn't let you live your life thinking I betrayed you.
She gave up her life in Tokyo, followed me to a village of 80 students. For this, I should have listened. When you first told me it was fake, I should have trusted you. Instead, I ran.
You were hurt. Anyone would have run. I just needed you to be free of that lie.
The space between them was still there, but the sharpness had dulled. Two people, not a couple, just two survivors.
I can't go back to what we were, but I can stop hating you. That's where I start.
The sun bled orange on the rice fields. Hana nodded, tears held back, but a fragile smile forming. The classroom emptied, and Kotone packed her desk, sliding notebooks into a cardboard box. No one stopped her. No one asked. The weight of the revelation had turned the air cold.
This is it. I don't belong here anymore.
She pulled out her phone and began to type, the only goodbye she could give.
Tetsuya, I'm transferring out. I won't ask for your forgiveness. But know this, my feelings for you were real. Every smile, even the lies, came from a heart that broke the moment I realized what I was doing. I hope you and Hana find peace. Goodbye.
Her thumb hovered over send, trembling. Then she pressed, and the message vanished into the void. She hoisted her bag, last box under her arm, and walked out without a backward glance. The door clicked shut, and the room was still. Only a faint, lingering scent of cherry blossoms remained. A single buzz against the wooden desk. Tetsuya's phone glowed with a name he hadn't expected to see again.
Kotone. She's really gone.
He read the words without moving. Her confession, her apology, her farewell.
It doesn't change anything. But I don't hate her anymore.
His thumb pressed delete. The message vanished, a quiet end to a chapter he hadn't chosen to open. Outside, the rice fields were golden in the dusk. He walked the narrow path between paddies, school bag light at his side. The horizon stretched wide, rice terraces climbing into the mountains, the air clean and still.
I ran here to disappear, but maybe I was running towards something after all.
He didn't look back. The past was behind him, And for the first time, that felt like enough. In a school where 80 students barely filled the halls, a single boy had learned that running wasn't the only answer. A week later, the bus stop at the village edge waited under a pale morning sky.
Somewhere, Kotoni is starting over. Hana is rebuilding, and I'm still here.
In the classroom, the president's armband lay on an empty desk. Hana had stepped down. Outside, the rice fields stretched unchanged, a constant in a world that had spun and cracked. He walked the same road he had arrived on, but this time the wait was different.
No more running, just walking forward.
A bus to the next town, not to escape, but to live. The doors closed, and the village resumed its afternoon silence. And somewhere in those rice fields, a boy who had once fled found that staying was the bravest thing he could do. The end, but not of his story.